universal library. The continuation. Auto-ionization. Radiationless process closely analogous to the Vogel effect of X-ray spectra. The excitation energy for certain types of excitation of an atom may exceed its ionization energy. In such a case, a radionless transition can occur, in which one of the electrons of the atom is ejected, leaving behind an ionized atom. The lifetime of states for which auto-ionization can occur is abnormally short, so that spectral lines arising from transitions involving such levels are abnormally broad. The process was first used to explain the abnormal width of certain lines in the arc spectrum of copper. It is important in both atomic and molecular spectra. Auto-land system, which enables an aircraft to make its landing approach and actual landing completely automatically. To achieve this, the autopilot is coupled to the International Landing System (ILS) receiver and a sensitive altimeter. The entire approach path, together with the engine power settings, is controlled by the autopilot. The human pilot acts as monitor and takes control in the event of malfunction. Duplicated and triplicated systems have been developed, and many thousands of experimental automatic landings have been made. Fully automatic landings by public transport aircraft are being introduced in phases over several years. Autolycus, in Greek mythology, the maternal grandfather of Odysseus, and an expert in thieving, deception, and scrounging. Automatic control, automatic exchange, part of a telephone system in which the connection between two subscribers is established directly by the calling subscriber. The selecting of a particular call from many possibilities is carried out by switches at the exchange, controlled by anti-clockwise motion in the telephone dial. Since there is no exchange operator to inform the caller of the progress of his call, a code of audible tones is used. When the exchange is part of public system, the equipment must include a register of the number of successful calls each subscriber has made. Automatic factory. One of the chief objectives in the progressive developments toward complete manufacturing automaticity or automation. To some degree, automatic factories are already in operation. In one example, it is said that automaticity applies to more than 90% of the productive efforts. A completely automatic factory would be equipped with automatic machines, mechanization, and controls sufficient to take in material and give an output of satisfactory and finished products without human aid. The mere pushing of a button could start it into operation, and it could continue to function unceasingly until caused to stop from an external source, e.g., by the pushing of another button. It is considered by many people to be humanly and economically desirable. It is certainly possible technically, and perhaps, though not so certainly, a development caused by improving social conditions. Automatic frequency control, name given in radio engineering to control systems used to maintain a minimum error in the value of the frequency of a given signal. These systems are usually error operated, that is, as the frequency of the signal departs from its correct value. A control chain operates to reduce the change of frequency. There is thus always a residual error except when the signal is accurately at the correct frequency. Automatic gain control, AGC. In radio and electronics, a feedback loop whose function is to adjust the gain of an amplifier so that the output signal has a substantially constant value when applied to a receiver. It is sometimes known as automatic volume control, AVC. Gain is controlled by applying a bias to a valve in the signal path. The bias is obtained by rectifying the output signal. AGC is used with receivers to ensure that all signals from very weak to very strong give sufficient output without the need for manual adjustment, and also to overcome the effects of fading. In television receivers, it is sometimes described as automatic picture control.